verdict.
Murder bad day.
Yeah. I'm not sitting in that position. Well, no, Tiki.
Bad change.
No, thank you. Yeah. Oh, you look like number 2 to me. What does it mean? I'll tell you later.
Did you rub my lamp? Did you wake me up?
Did you bring me here?
I don't think so.
So sit
Not
down.
right now.
Nice, dude.
You're getting your 3 wishes, so sit down!
That's great. That's the kind of energy we need up in there.
Sorry.
You got that?
Alright. Are we rolling?
I am.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
It's all going. I just saw the video. I found it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I found it where he's standing outside. He's like, it's rare, like something good happens or something.
Yeah. Oh, you found it?
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, nice.
I found it. So we can talk to it. Oh, God.
Oh, God, don't you fucking do it. That's going to have to get sliced off this shit.
I don't want to fight tonight.
All right.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Isn't it great?
I'm jealous, yeah.
I got a new mic stand because the certified rolfer in me was dying watching videos of us, like just be super hunched, like, yeah, well, how I felt about that.
You should be
And we're
talking
all,
up like that, too.
We're all
honestly.
hunched. Yeah, you should be sitting up straight. So I got a new mic stand for those who can't see me on the video, but it actually lets you sit up straight. Sean, you're probably going to need, actually, you all are probably going to need taller than this because I feel like this is good for a short guy like me. But if you're already taller. I mean, hold on. You could probably switch it around. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I just fucked you up. You could probably switch it around like that.
Dag nabbit.
I would probably be fine with something like that.
Yeah, dude, that's literally
so.
like 4 inches higher than...
That's what she Yeah. said. So, Kobe. Yeah. Well,
R.I.P.
first of all, welcome back downstairs. Yeah, welcome downstairs, everybody. I'm your boy Drew Rossback, Joey. Yeah, Joe. To
Mikey
all of
says.
you. Mikey says in the house.
king of the .com representing this Sean. Wiki, shizzle, shizzle, the locksmith.
Are you reading that off your phone?
No, I'm looking up this mic stand. I'm literally looking up this mic stand right now.
But yeah, Kobe Bryant, R.I.P. in peace. Brutal. Yeah, it's fucked up, dude.
It is.
Like What's sad is all of the inspirational shit that has just fucking flooded the internet. Yeah. Like all the like, when I was young, I saw Kobe on a bus and he moved for this woman and then he took his titty out and fed her kid. Like everything is just like so like sweet and nice.
the one?
That's exactly the one.
All right, I got us.
But No. like I think I sent you and Sean a couple of the.
okay.
Yeah, sorry, Mike.
No,
I sent you and Sean like the thing of like I got there and he was just working out. And I Yeah, left, dude. And he's just like a fucking workhorse and he's just the boss. But I mean, yeah, it's weird because well, I mean, like says you don't. you know, says you don't. Like just what a diehard basketball fan I am, and pretty much always have been. So it's weird. I would still say out of like celebrity deaths, David Bowie's death has like to this day. Over MJ's for you? Michael Jackson's? Oh yeah, David Bowie's death even 4 years later still like that's still fucking me up. Wow, dude. Michael Jackson, like I loved him, but his death wasn't. It was unexpected, but not surprising, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like David Bowie literally had gone off the radar for years, came back with one of his best albums, went off the radar for another 3 years, then came back with an even fucking better album. So it's like, oh my God, Rare is the artist who, like, at that late stage in their career Keeps still makes growing. Yeah. Yeah. But it was like, what the fuck? Like, his last album was like this insane jazz fusion album. Like, so it was unlike anything he had made before. And then he fucking died 2 days later. Wow. I was like, what the fuck? So, Kobe's death, it's like, it's weird because obviously, like, it's horribly tragic. It's totally fucked up way to go. Yeah. I would say, honestly, like, the fact that his daughter, I think there were other kids on that shit, died too. I think just one other kid.
It was
Yeah.
one other kid and her parents.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then the pilot, and then some lady, I'm assuming is like a manager person or something.
Yeah. Right. Like,
I
the
would
death of children definitely gets me more than, like,
Yeah, that's
death
what
of adults.
that's what got
but-
me about the whole thing. I'm not a big sports guy, but when I heard that he was with his daughter, that was like what, 13 years old.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. And then to see all
Jeez,
the, there's a
man.
bunch of cute videos with like him and the daughter where
Yeah.
he's playing basketball with her and shit. Like they're laughing a lot. So
What's
it's
really crazy is he just became popular again. I mean, obviously he was always popular, but that memes just started going around with him and Gigi.
Right.
And it just randomly blew up, and he was just catching surface where like he was all over social media, all over the place, this, that, and the third, and now this just happened.
Yeah.
It's kind of a crazy shock.
But dude, Sean, the Ari Shaffir thing.
Yeah, not cool.
Dude, that was fucking nuts. So,
Joey,
we talked about that just before. Mikey says, did you see it?
No.
Well, you heard it, right? Were you paying attention when I was playing it? Right before
kind of, yeah, but I didn't really know what it was about.
I don't know who Ari Shaffir is at all, but he was walking around Charlotte, and he's like, it's rare you get some good news, but he's like, a guy who got away with rape got his today.
Okay, yeah.
He's like, Kobe Bryant's a goner.
Okay, let me say this, right? I believe in dark humor. Right. I am one of the worst. Everybody knows that out of our group of friends, I probably say the worst things, hands down.
I'm
However,
second place in there.
Wait, what did you just say?
I'm second place to you.
Yeah. Well, no, your shock value might even be more than mine, but I think I say worse things.
Oh, I'm with you.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
But
I got a story about
Say
that.
some of those things on air.
No,
I'm going to be curious to hear what you mean by that.
I got a bad story about that after this, by the way.
No, so but I'll be honest, man, I didn't find any humor in what he said. I do understand what he was trying to do after he explained it, but I think he executed it completely wrong.
Yeah.
There was just no funny part of it.
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, just from what you guys were saying, I mean, I haven't seen it, but it didn't even sound like it was a funny joke.
Exactly.
Like, it was like
That's my problem with it. Like, there was nothing funny about it.
all right,
Similar to
like-
James Gunn from Guardians of the Galaxy making those pedophilia jokes on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, they weren't even funny.
No.
Yeah.
So, like, you're doubly fucking stupid.
Now,
Exactly.
had it been funny, would it have changed this whole situation?
if it was funny, because like Tosh.0 did a bit about this forever ago, where he was like, "There's nothing funny." I think he said about death or about cancer, and he was like, "You're right, but if you say a funny joke about it, now it's funny." Like,
Yeah.
if it was funny, it'd be fine. Like he would have struck gold, but it would have to have been funny.
See-
and I didn't understand. I thought it was serious because he says it very.
I thought it was serious too. Actually,
Yeah.
the first time I saw it, I was like, "Is this guy?"
I saw
fucking
some
real?
article he tweeted years ago. He's like, "Hey, feminists in LA or something, like, good job on letting Kobe get away with that rape." So, like, this is something he's mentioned before.
a couple
So,
times.
Jeez.
And then someone else sent me that link that said he put his Instagram to private because he was probably getting so much fucking hate mail. And then he posted something that was like, what'd that say? Oh, fuck, I
No.
didn't
He
see
put
it.
his Twitter on private. His Instagram's still public.
Oh, okay.
I sent you the public.
yeah, where
thing
he's
this
like,
morning.
I want to tear down gods and stuff.
Yeah, he was like,
every time
I don't have anything against Kobe. I just like how after celebrities die, they like deify them, and
Yeah.
I'm just trying to humanize him again.
Yeah.
That's even worse. At least if you really were passionate about like he fucking raped a girl, fuck that guy. I can get behind that. All right, that's rape's a terrible thing. If you really believe he did it, fuck him, I guess. But it wasn't even that. Like it's just so fucking weird.
But this is also weird because it's not just like. It's not like Kobe just died in like an accident alone.
Right.
Like his
Or of,
fucking
like, old
daughter
age.
died, another child died. Fucking 9 people died in this accident in total. So like,
Yeah, like, did his daughter deserve that? Like,
right, like you're making light of this
what are you
entire
getting
thing.
at, dude? You know what I mean? Like, that's not really.
And for me, it's weird. Like, I think we talked about it on one of the early episodes, talking about John Jones and like how America deifies athletes and shit.
I went to college with him.
Yeah. And, but my big thing is always, so with Kobe and his career, I was never like a huge Kobe fan. Like, I mean, watching basketball religiously, how could you not like appreciate Kobe? But, before he died, like I was all in on like these Twitter arguments about like, is Kobe even really a top 10 guy and everything?
Right.
And shit like that. But I mean, Kobe is a fucking legend. And, but the rape thing has always been uneasy for me because I was never allowed to own a Kobe Bryant jersey growing up.
Oh, really?
I had tons of jerseys. My mom was like, not in my house.
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Because-
maybe
yeah.
I did know that. Actually.
Because
I did not know that.
when the criminal case was dismissed because the accuser didn't want to testify because they had destroyed her reputation. Now, I'm not trying to speak ill of the dead, but like if you want to get into the Kobe rape thing, like you have to acknowledge that if they pulled the shit today in the Me Too era that they did back then, that shit would not have flown and he would have been crucified
I
for
agree
it.
with you. I do.
And when the criminal case was dismissed because the accuser wouldn't testify, Kobe's statement was, I looked it up when we were talking about this right before we fucking started taping, because it's kind of fucked up. 1 second. I want to make it clear that I do not question the motives of this young woman. No money has been paid to this woman. She has agreed that this statement will not be used against me in the civil case. Although I truly believe this encounter between us was consensual, I recognize now that she does not view this incident the same way I did. So that's a tricky statement.
Yikes. It's very tricky.
And there's a larger statement, but that's like the big pull quote that people use. So maybe I'm being an asshole by pulling that, but still, the words are the words.
Yeah.
And her blood was on his clothes, and his statement basically ends with him like,
I guess she wanted to be awake when we did it. Yeah. I mean,
no, so like it's fucked up. And for me, if other people want to put like basketball before all that, cool. In my house, I was never really allowed to.
Right.
And I mean, I think I said on another episode, but I know I've said to you privately, if I always shit on other famous people for doing sketchy shit, Derrick Rose, my favorite fucking basketball player, he probably gang raped that woman. And at best,
you do, yeah.
Jesus.
At best, he's a scumbag who doesn't respect women, and at worst, he gang raped her. Because when he was being deposed, they're like, "Why were you and 2 or 3 of your friends headed to her house at 3 a.m?"
Yeah.
And D Rose goes, "We men, you can assume."
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
So it's fucking hard. Like
good dude.
Yeah, and he had a ton of knee injuries and everything, and now he's having a good season again. He scored 50 points in a game last year, and I was saying to Heather how Rich had texted me. He's like, are you happy to see Rose is back? I'm like, it's hard because I love the way he plays basketball, but like I can never forget we men, you can assume.
Yeah.
And, that gets into a whole larger thing. Like, people love the Beatles, but don't try to acknowledge that John Lennon used to beat women. Shit like that.
Yeah.
So it becomes what standard are you going to hold people to, whatever. But, with Kobe, he clearly was a dedicated father. He clearly grew up a lot. How people feel about the rape case thing.
How long ago was that?
2004?
it was that long ago?
Yeah,
it was a while ago.
Shit.
Yeah, so he and he came into the league when he was like 18 years old. So he was,
Right.
A lot of time has passed. He very well may have been a totally different person. I don't know him. It's not for me to say. But, his impact on the game is undisputed. And fucking, I think it's kind of fucked up right after he died. People were spiking the football with the whole rape thing. But, like, now if you're, like, looking back on his whole life and, like, a situation like this, somebody wants to bring it up, like, it's not fair to be like, fuck that. How dare you? Look, man, if you're looking at his whole legacy, one, that rape case was essential in breaking up the Los Angeles Lakers dynasty. So it did apply to basketball. And two, like, the actual details of it are pretty fucked up.
Right.
But, for me, it's just weird because, like, that was always instilled in me by my mom. Like, you can't be a Kobe fan because he's a scumbag. So I approach it through a different lens. And, like,
That's nuts.
That is that does.
Even when I liked Kobe, like in his MVP years and stuff, like I still couldn't like openly in my house be like, yeah, Kobe, because my mom would be like, that shit ain't flying here. And now as a grown up, I'm sort of like, yeah, it's fucked up, But
But man, that guy can shoot.
yeah, but like it's not for me to say. And like everything else we've seen from his personal life, the whole second act of his life, winning an Oscar and shit, like
Kobe won an Oscar?
Yeah, for a animated short about retiring.
What?
Yeah, dude. So he had like this.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, so he was like an incredibly smart guy. He seemed very nice in everything he's done in recent years. A far cry from the asshole he was in the early 2000s. So people are allowed to grow and change.
Oh, for sure.
But if somebody's going to be like, it's fucked up that, we deify athletes and celebrate them even when they're accused of sexual assault, his case is a prime example of that. And even in death, I don't think it's inappropriate to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm an asshole, and if I am, somebody please tell me I'm insensitive. But, like...
You're an insensitive prick.
Hey, that's for the families and the people who are diehards to mourn, and if you don't care what I have to say about him, then don't fucking listen to me.
Straight
I
up.
can't fucking change how you feel about Kobe Bryant.
That's true.
But shit, like, at the end of the how many, even just 2K, like, how many fucking crazy memories do we have of Kobe?
Yeah, I remember I went to click him. I wanted to be the Lakers, and he was like, "You can't be the Lakers. My mom said they're not allowed to be on this TV."
No, I never did that. I never did that because Shaw was never at my house.
Yeah, but Billy was, and that pisses me
And
off.
he played as the Lakers, so what does that say? Dude, I still would play as the Shaq and Kobe Lakers all the time and
You
everything.
did.
Like, I love
just
that
not Kobe.
shit.
You were always Shaq. I was Kobe.
No, I'll fucking...
I'll rape a girl.
What? No.
He said he would tape a girl.
One of my fondest memories of Kobe doesn't even apply to Kobe. In NBA 2K6, my brother and I drafted a team, and we fucking rigged the draft so we had the first pick as the Bulls. So we had Kobe, Joe Johnson, and Chauncey Billups. We were going undefeated.
What year was this? Was
this
when Chauncey?
Yes,
Chauncey
this is when Joe Johnson and Chauncey were sick.
Yeah.
So then we were like 19 or 20-0, and I went to bed one night. My brother kept playing. I loaded up. We're like 22-1. I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I lost. I'm like, why'd you save it? We never finished the season because I was so mad.
Never talked to your brother again either.
Yeah, still 15
Hope he's doing
years
well.
later. Fuck him.
But you got some nephews. You don't know.
Fuck them. But no, so it's just that's the weird thing. That's how I broached the whole subject of Kobe's like rape, because that was always like a big thing that was instilled in me. But at the same time, as a basketball fan, like how could you not be fascinated by the shit Kobe did on the court?
Was there ever a celebrity death that actually shocked you? We were talking a little bit. I don't know if it was on recording. You had said David Bowie bothered you a lot. Do you guys have any?
Robin Williams.
Really?
Robin Williams. I really liked Robin Williams as a.
He went out sad too.
You like growing up with him and stuff. I think Robin Williams probably gave me like my baseline humor as like a kid, like growing up with him with like Aladdin,
right,
and watching all of his shit. Like Aladdin's my favorite movie to this day.
Yeah,
I could tell. I could tell.
Yeah.
Before this, he did the whole genie line.
No, he just always makes me laugh, and it's just funny.
Yeah,
you know, genuine. Like he's just coming up with it right here now. Just
that one was super sad, but I almost understood that one in a very bizarre way.
All that like the happiest guy, you know, is
they're usually
actually,
the
most depressed person. You know, all that stuff was kind of a thing.
But what sucked is I saw Tom Arnold live at the Funny Bone because for some reason he's doing stand up now. He must have some bills to pay. But he went on this whole long story of Robin Williams of how he was the fucking sweetest guy ever, and I was just like, man,
he seems like it though.
Yeah, he seemed like
everybody said that.
Yeah,
you know, And he was like, if you were eating alone at the staff table, he just walked right up to you. Hey, do you mind if I eat with you? Even if he was done eating, he would just get something out. Like he was just the fucking sweetest dude. So
see, I can't handle those stories about the dearly departed like that.
I know.
Wait, do you have a celebrity death that fucking rocked your world?
Yeah. You guys are gonna laugh at this, but Kimbo Slice.
Slice.
Seriously?
Damn.
Yeah.
No, it's funny, but like,
that was wild.
Assume that? Did you assume?
I was thinking it was probably that.
It was that. I mean, you got to think like exactly what you were just about to say. We grew up watching him be the badass of the internet. Then we watched him become the badass in real life. Then we watched him become a good guy that people actually were like, he's not an asshole. Yeah. He's great. He does this. He's always helping his community, this, that, and the third. And then,
that happened. No, it's fucked up. And like, now hearing all these stories about Kobe, like, it's like, damn. Because, you know, Kobe was a ruthless competitor. Like, do you remember years ago when the Lakers were really shitty and he fucking went into practice and just started lighting them all up in practice? He's like, y'all motherfuckers are soft like Charmin in here. And like Kobe just lit them up for being all a bunch of scrubs. And he was fucking cutthroat, dude. Like that story you fucking sent about how he was just in the gym grinding.
And he was like, yeah, Kobe, I got to ask you, man, like what made you keep going? He was like, well, I saw you walk in.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
Dude, he like
mind game right
he
there.
Was, you know, for the fucking basketball fans who care about that shit and like chasing Jordan and everything, like Kobe was the closest approximation we'll ever get to that shit ever again.
Yeah, everybody's on their phone right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was trying to keep I was trying to. Oh,
what do you think?
I'm like, what do you mean? Where am I going?
Yeah,
the fuck. Is there everybody for yes yet?
Yeah. Don't worry.
I'm a Boy Scout. I plan ahead.
Oh. I see what you're saying. No, I don't want to do that just because I don't like the shorter ones.
Well, you're mad scum then.
I'd rather just do the two like 40, 45 minute ones, and because we already have a backup on top of this. We have 3 from last week. Don't forget. So we're what?
Yeah. For all you watching and listening, that was just some "Can we go downstairs" housekeeping episode.
Yeah. Don't
I like that. Yeah. I like that. Can we go downstairs house? Yeah, we were sweeping under the rug and all that shit.
But I won't keep harping on the Kobe thing. It's just I feel like now this is all processing, like for me as a fan too, because like
just to talk about him.
Yeah, because like it's fucked up, dude. I mean, like you see like how many basketball books I have behind you and everything too, like.
But I don't follow basketball almost at all.
Yeah.
Just read this book.
I used to.
How to Rape a Girl by Kobe Bryant.
No.
Right there. Right there.
Man.
It's right there.
No, man.
Family Guy once did a
No.
skit, and it was two cops interviewing Kobe, and they're like, "Tell us the truth, Kobe. Did you rape her?" And he takes out a basketball and just starts spinning it on his finger, and they're like, "Ooh, what were we talking about?" I thought it was
I
super
mean,
good.
you
But
know-
Nah.
like I was saying, I don't follow basketball at all. Was he still like a driving force? Like, or was he?
He was a leader
Was he
for
almost
sure.
Eli Manning style, where he played a couple games this season? And you
he
could tell
retired a
was-
few years ago.
Yeah.
and,
Kobe's already retired.
yeah,
for
he
a while,
retired in 2016.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck! Don't air this.
Dude, fucking,
I can't believe I didn't know
this is
that.
how
No,
much
it's
of
all
an
right.
animal
I don't
he
know-
was,
I don't
dude.
know that- I don't know that shit.
He's
either.
great.
I'm glad.
He tore his fucking Achilles and started pinching his calf to try to keep his Achilles from coming undone, and went to the free throw line and hit 2 free throws with a
Shit.
torn Achilles. So then he came back the next year, and that was his last season. And he wasn't very good anymore. And so that's the thing. Like, just as like a basketball fan, like I was over the Kobe hype. My brother described it as Kobe was underrated when he was young with Shaq, and then he was overrated by the time he was like running the show solo.
Right.
And I mean, he scored 81 points in a fucking game.
That's great.
Like, he was insane.
Dude.
Dude, and all those, did you see the videos? All the teams like running the shot clock?
Yeah,
And then they'd
all
go
the
and they'd run the
tributes to
shot
him.
clock just for 24.
Yeah, 8
Oh,
second
did they? I
violations.
didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah,
The Nuggets
everybody's
actually
taking
did
8
something.
second violations, and then the next team will take a fucking 24-second violation.
Wow.
Meanwhile, if I were a coach, I'd be like, no fucking turnovers ever.
Yeah. Say we're going to do it, and
Yeah.
then you fucking dunk on them. Fuck them.
Yeah, the Nuggets did a couple things, which was surprising because they're enemies. Like the Lakers
Yeah.
and Nuggets are their rivals.
No, they canceled the Lakers-Clippers game
I
tonight.
saw that,
Which
yeah.
that would have been insane
Yeah.
at Staples Center.
Yeah.
So I wish they didn't, but I get that people are probably too fucking devastated to play.
See that they said the Staples Center is too small for Kobe's memorial.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Really?
they got to find something else.
Oh, okay. It was big enough for Michael Jackson, but it's too small for Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Oh, okay.
What I was gonna say was
Kobe never fucked with kids.
You seen that whole baby thing?
Yo,
A fair point. But no, that's true though, dude. But that's true. No, but that's true. Like Michael Jackson died, and like, dude, Michael Jackson was a creepy motherfucker.
Yeah.
At best, he
Great
had
with kids.
inappropriate relations with kids.
Yeah.
At worst, he fucking raped them.
Yeah.
But like, he died, and nobody wants to hear that shit. And like, again, I do think it's kind of inappropriate to spike the football on Kobe being a rapist. But you know, I get why some people are like, I don't really feel cool like with all the pageantry for Kobe.
Right.
Yeah,
Like-
I can understand that, but it's like, you know, it's a terrible situation. I mean,
Right.
coming from somebody who didn't really know the whole rape situation and doesn't follow basketball,
Nice.
I'm kind of like,
Yeah, you're playing my side right now. Usually when the movies talk, I have to explain myself. I don't follow this, so
Yeah.
this
but
is
it's
an
like,
outsider point.
I don't know, like, it just sucks. The fact that
Yeah.
he was with his daughter makes it so much worse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's a terrible situation.
I saw.
It's a terrible situation.
I just
I
wanna-
can only imagine.
to
I'll,
bring
I'll
it all
go first though.
I just want to say real quick to bring it back to the Ari whatever fucking thing you said. I'm sorry.
You go.
No. To bring it all back to like the Ari whoever the fuck thing.
Ari
Yeah.
Shafir.
Yeah, like it's it's a fucking tragedy that affected like a
Not
lot of
just him.
families and a
Yeah,
lot of
not just
people.
him.
Like
Not just,
yeah,
you
like
know.
kids died and shit. Like so.
Because
Oh.
I saw a post that was like, I'm not hurt as a basketball fan. I'm hurt as a parent.
Yeah,
And I was
can
like,
totally understand
Because
that.
honestly,
Yep.
that's what almost got me more.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, this fucking kid. Like,
That's
Obama's statement
exactly
was
the same
like,
thing
it's
I said.
fucking terrible Kobe died, but like Michelle and I are even more upset that his daughter fucking died as
Yeah.
parents. I was like,
Yeah. See
Brutal.
that's a realistic point of view that
Yeah.
you could forget about Kobe and whatever discretions he's ever had or whatever.
Yeah.
That situation is just terrible.
exactly.
plus, also
Imagine
what
the mother.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, she lost her husband and one of her daughters.
Yeah,
And
now
I
she's
think
got 3
that's
kids. And it's just
terrible.
like,
and I think one of them's a year old.
yeah, their
fuck?
last kid was
Terrible.
born the week before my wedding.
Jesus Christ.
That's
and then
terrible.
what?
I mean,
what
the
Trump
fuck?
tweeted was really sweet too. He just said, "Sad."
Yeah, very sad.
I was like, "You're right, Trump.
Heather
you
was
nailed
like-
this one."
Heather was
Trump
like
2020.
blown away at first by the outpouring. I'm
Said
like,
that so much, people are gonna think I'm a Trump supporter. Literally, like the last 6 episodes, I've said Trump 2020.
you work
I
that
think-
in as much as you work sweeps in.
Yeah, I think. But you're always like Trump 2020, so they're probably gonna know. You're right.
But no, fucking Heather at first was like, what? And then I'm like, Heather, this is like a cultural event.
Yeah.
Because at first I was dismissive in the group chat when Dave's like, that's the biggest celebrity death of our lifetime. And I was immediately like, no, Michael Jackson. But then I'm like, fuck, like, this is pretty big. I mean,
it is pretty big.
Like, Robin Williams was fucking huge too. But I mean, yeah, it's fucking nuts, man.
You know, who else I didn't like, or not who I didn't like, but that affected.
Who else you're glad you died?
yeah. No, that affected me when I was a kid was Steve Irwin.
Oh, that was a fucked one.
Wow. That is a good one.
You see,
that was like the first celebrity I actually like cried. I mean, I was very little. Too,
yeah.
But I like cried over it when he died. Like, come on. Like, through the heart. I mean, like, geez, that whole situation is just insane.
And, like, how fucking rare it is to, like, die. There's, like, I think at the time there was, it's a 10% chance that could even ever happen.
Too.
Yeah, it fucks Stingray right through the heart.
Yeah, and it
Crikey,
happened,
indeed.
It happened to the guy who's, like, a master of fucking animals. Like, he was on a talk show, and he was, like, showing off a snake, and he's like, hang on, he's getting a little aggressive. Bites him in the neck, and he's like, it's biting me, but he'll let go in a second.
They're like, what?
And he's like, no, it's totally
I can
fine.
feel the venom coursing through my
And he is so calm. Oh, by the way, did you see the person who lost their fucking finger?
No.
God, we have to talk about this. We can't. I don't think we can actually talk about it on the air.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, dude, that was nuts. We'll talk about
Was
it.
it in chat or something?
No.
It
We'll
was on
talk
Facebook.
about
It was on the Facebook.
We know a person who works with animals got bit by something venomous.
And her fucking lost her fucking finger. Or him.
Yeah.
All right, regardless. Yeah, tell me later.
No. So, no, with the Steve Irwin thing, the fucked up thing with that was his wife was like, we always knew if he went, it would be at sea. What the fuck? What kind of statement is that to make, dude?
But Mikey, you know what's funny about that? I didn't care about it at the time. I was like, oh, that seems crazy. That's so sad.
Yeah.
But then to see future stuff of like old clips of him,
with
how
his
nice
kids
he
and
was
shit.
with his kids, with fucking animals.
Have you seen his son? His son
he's
is
great,
like
though.
the
He's
same
great. Yeah.
exact. Which
man,
was real happy.
Nice
That was pretty sweet.
It keeps happening every episode.
It's like
I don't know what to
techno
deal
or
with
something.
that.
One celebrity death that got me, maybe pseudo celebrity, but Sean, you'll laugh at this. Eddie Guerrero in WWE.
Nice.
Yeah,
Because he was he was like a huge fan favorite. Then he fucking dropped dead brushing his teeth. And fucking
Elvis got me, honestly.
yeah.
I remember it was crazy.
When they told me Elvis was
the
dead one
toilet,
day,
man,
I was
it
like,
was just-
fuck.
You remember? You just said that Kobe tore his Achilles.
Yeah.
All I can think about is that Saw episode or that Saw movie where the guy was like, "Okay, you want to go?" Wait, was it Saw? It was some horror movie. I could be
somebody
wrong.
gets their Achilles sliced.
They slice the Achilles and they go, "Okay, get up and go."
Oh
and the guy's
my
like,
God.
"Okay."
Wasn't
okay.
Saw, but yeah.
Then he stands up and just falls forward, and they show the whole thing.
Yeah. Now, can you imagine tearing your Achilles playing basketball and then being like, "Keep me in the game"?
Yeah.
Fuck that. But
I remember my brother either badly sprained. It was probably just a bad sprain, but it was in high school, and I was at this game, and he badly sprained his ankle. And he like limps over to the coach and he's like, "Coach." And my brother was really good at every sport he played. And he was like, "Coach." It was Coach Gillis. He's like, I fucked my ankle. He's like, "You can't come out of this game, buddy." He was just like, "You're not coming out." And then my brother talked to him about it. Year after my brother graduated, I think it was one of my like senior games, and Kyle's like bullshit with the coach. He's like, "Coach, remember that one game I rolled my ankle and you told me I couldn't get out?" And he's like, "I would never have done that." He's like, yeah. It was against like us and Shen. He was like, "Oh yeah, you weren't coming out of that game."
Guys, it was Hostel, the movie.
Hostel,
Hostel,
yes,
where they
I
did
definitely
that.
saw
Yeah,
it.
I just
Yeah.
looked it up.
Dude, that was a fucked up movie.
Yeah.
I
never
was
saw it.
never into those movies, and I've never watched them.
yeah.
They were crazy. He was
Some
like,
crazy echo right now too.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying. If we can rock with it, let's rock with it.
Yeah, I'm
it's,
cool.
It's difficult
Yeah.
as fuck.
I'm glad you guys have acknowledged that too.
I can
Whoa,
turn it
what
down.
The fuck is getting worse?
I noticed mid.
Check.
Nice.
If we could just talk.
I
you'll be
noticed.
all right.
I noticed mid while I was telling that story, it just kept progressively getting worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I kept going like this. I was like,
Yeah, I was looking around confused, like, am I losing consciousness or?
I can pause it quick and then come back really fast and see if it happens.
Yeah, quick cut. Okay.
And here we are. We're back.
no,
Yeah.
that's not what you said. You said Lakers, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh my
Lakers.
God, that video
I
was
forgot
insane.
about that.
Are we
Dude,
normal again?
I can't.
Yeah, I think
okay,
so.
Hang on.
I think
Testing.
we are.
Testing.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Boners.
Why did that lady
Pretty
say the
close.
N-word on
Listen,
MSNBC?
I don't. I don't know. I'm not quite. Fully, I don't know. I'm not quite fully in that boat. That's what she said.
1,000%. That's what she
I
said.
I don't know.
Look up for all you listeners. Google like MSNBC.
Kobe Bryant N-word.
Yeah, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Dude, she was like, this is a big tragedy. She was trying to say Lakers.
Yeah, the Los Angeles Lakers community.
And then said the N-word with the hard R. And then she was like,
See, I don't hear
Lakers,
that.
Lakers.
You
like,
hear
what
Lakers
the
with an
fuck?
N?
Nakers, yeah.
I do not think she's saying Nakers.
I don't. Oh,
I mean,
God. I don't know.
I mean,
she could be.
I mean, let's just say the popular opinion is that she didn't say it.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
do you know what I mean?
Yanni.
Let's just be
Laurel.
yeah.
Oh, that
Yanni.
shit. What color's the dress?
Yeah. But that was
Yeah, that was fucking nuts.
Fucking crazy.
Dude, that whole fucking day was so surreal because that was the Royal Rumble too. So like I was already in the zone for Royal Rumble. Then Travis texts me. He's like, Kobe Bryant has apparently died in a helicopter crash. I'm like, what? And then he writes TMZ. Okay, that's real.
Yeah.
And then I saw people are shitting all over TMZ now because that's how Kobe's family found out.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
That's rough. I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. But
That's
at
how
the same
Kobe's
time,
fucking
yeah.
What?
I'm not going to defend TMZ. Wow. But like at the same time, this is the culture we fucking made.
Yeah.
Very
The
true.
The Twitter universe, the Twitter era's fucking need for constant, like, I need to constantly be satiated with just everything.
Yep.
Like, that is what, because celebrity gossip's always been a thing.
And like, think about the wife's perspective.
Yeah.
Like, oh, her husband just is busy right now.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you find out. Oh,
Yeah,
that
somebody shows you
helicopter
TMZ,
crashed.
like,
fuck.
Wait,
I can
my husband's
only-
name is Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
This can't be a coincidence.
Well, at first I'm like, no fucking way. Because then ESPN didn't say anything.
Right.
NBA TV didn't say anything.
I was looking that up all around that same time because I was with like my aunt and a few other people at that time. Were like, wait, what? Kobe Bryant died? And we're Googling it. Nothing's really popping up yet. Doesn't really exist yet. Only a couple things, and it was on and off that it was just them two, and all of a sudden 9 people died. Also 5 people.
Yeah, they're like, it was 4 or 5, and
all
then all of a sudden the sheriffs are like, there were 9 people. I was
Yeah,
like,
you're
whoa. But yeah, so then it was crazy because I'm like, no way, this shit can't be real. Like, TMZ's got to have it wrong. And then CNN fucking couldn't say Kobe Bryant, but they're like, a helicopter just crashed in Calabasas. 5 people are dead. Wink, wink. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude. ESPN showing the fucking Pro Bowl, which for those of you who don't watch football, that's the NFL's All-Star game that nobody ever watches.
They were getting teary-eyed, and they couldn't talk about it. I was watching them.
I saw when they finally announced it
halftime.
because I kept flipping through, and finally, like, on a 4th down play, they're like, yes, NBA legend Kobe Bryant. I'm like, what the fuck? They didn't, like, pull away from the game to do a thing?
I almost, since he's been out of the game for, 4 years now?
Yeah.
I'm almost shocked that it's hitting people this hard.
Oh, dude.
That's why I thought he still played. I was like, oh, he must
think
still
of
play.
how important sports is to America.
Right.
And then basketball is probably like I would say it surpassed baseball as the number 2 sport. And then like Michael Jordan is probably one of the 5 most famous people of the 20th century.
What's the number 1 sport?
Football.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Gotta be. America loves head injuries.
I almost wanted to say baseball, but because people were
I
like,
don't
that's
think it is
America's
anymore.
pastime. Yeah, it's too fucking boring now.
Yeah. But I mean Kobe Bryant is probably the 2nd most famous basketball player ever. Maybe like Magic Johnson or Shaq.
Right behind
more
J.R.
famous.
Smith.
Yeah. But like it's a
Not Michael Jordan?
No, I said 2nd most.
Oh, okay.
Behind
After J.R. Smith.
No.
All right.
Michael Jordan's probably 3rd.
J.R. Smith's a scrub.
Especially now.
Yeah. He's trying out for the Lakers.
Huh?
But that's not some weird morbid joke.
I was gonna make a joke, and I was like, nah.
He really
I
is.
thought about it too. I said, yeah, position.
But no,
open.
yeah.
That's literally where I was going.
Point guard.
behind Michael Jordan, Kobe's possibly the most famous basketball player like ever.
Dude, that
So-
reminds me. After fucking Chester died in Lincoln
from
Park,
Lincoln Park.
the next day, people put Lincoln Park hiring.
That's
Fucking brutal. It was so bad.
That's
Just
so
made me think of
fucked
that. That was so fucking bad. Yeah.
That one hit a lot of people, but I never really listened to Linkin Park
I like
Sean
Linkin
did.
Park,
So.
but it didn't really hit me.
I liked,
me either.
I liked their
love
hits,
them, though.
but I wasn't somebody like Rascal Flatts, for example. I know every single song they've ever made. Like Linkin Park, I only knew really their hits.
I'm
I
not
only like
making
their
eye
bangers.
contact because I'm not a fan of country. So
Oh, it's all right.
kind of like
It's totally cool. You like the Joker, so this taste is.
No, it's just
There's a wall here. I don't know if you guys see it, but there's a fucking wall right here. It's 3 good guys and
I get
him.
my own side.
It is kind of crazy though how when people die, like all of a sudden they never did anything wrong. Like think
Right.
fucking 10 years went by before they made that fucking Leaving Neverland documentary about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Hernandez.
Yeah. Well, he was already in fucking prison, so
Yeah, dude, that was
how
a
long ago was
good ass
that?
show.
I didn't see it.
I recommend it. It was
we're
pretty
probably gonna
interesting.
watch it.
How
'cause
long
He
ago
was
was
a
that?
scumbag.
Aaron Hernandez died. I don't even know how many years ago.
It was a while ago though.
Yeah, he.
I
was
remember when it
arrested
happened,
About
but I
a while
that
ago.
too. Oh my god.
There's so many what?
Like memes.
Oh,
Like he's
yeah,
actually
yeah,
some
yeah.
badass gangster, and they come
Yeah,
to find out he takes it in the rear.
Dude,
I didn't know that. You ruined the show for me.
This
you
was
didn't know?
no.
It was on the
this was like a
news.
publicized
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
No.
Oh my god.
Dude,
you know what?
the best meme about this, real quick though,
Yeah.
is they were like, there's a meme of Aaron Hernandez's girlfriend or wife, whatever she was, and then Bow Wow right next to her, and they were like,
Oh, the
"Who's
picture. Yeah,
Bow Wow
yeah.
kid and playing Aaron
I
Hernandez's
saw that.
fiance?"
They look exact.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh man.
So good.
Yeah, fuck Aaron Hernandez.
Yeah, he was a badass dude.
He's a good dude.
But you know, I would say like in death. Oh, that's fucking funny.
Oh, that's his.
Sean's now showing the Bow Wow,
Bow Wow, let me see it.
Aaron Hernandez thing.
That's
fucking funny.
great.
Looks just like her, dude.
That's horrifying.
I would say
I know it's weird. It's so weird.
That's what Lil Bow Wow looks like now.
Yeah, it's Bow Wow, dude.
he's not little
Is he?
anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just Bow Wow.
Bow
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Just like he's Wayne,
Wasn't he in? Oh God, it was
Yes,
like
yes.
like Mike.
Like Mike.
like Mike.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
He picked up the shoes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
He was like a big celebrity back then.
Yeah, he
when
was.
a kid.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That's gotta suck being like such a household name. Like
As
you're
a
on the
kid, and then
radio
you're
and
fucking
then
nothing.
literally do nothing after that.
You like Vin Diesel? No, I just want to hit a couple buttons. That's all. That's it.
Who wants to kill this?
But
guy?
I kind of agree with you.
No, I mean, wait.
Aside from Fast and the Furious, what's Vin
Yeah.
Diesel done?
what's
the
what's
pacifier.
Yeah, the pacifier.
Chronicles
That's
of Riddick.
what I was trying to think of. I kinda
Yo,
like
remember
Chronicles of Riddick.
fucking in Chronicles of Riddick when they're on the fucking planet Crematoria where after however many minutes the sun comes out
Yeah.
and fucking vaporizes everything on the surface.
Yeah.
So they're climbing up that fucking mountain into that cave and Vin Diesel looks down at that woman. He's like, Kira, move your ass because the sun's coming out.
Yeah.
So then they're like, you'll never survive out there. He fucking wraps a fucking rope around his waist and just throws it at a fucking stalactite.
Yeah.
Fucking loops around and like you'll never survive in the heat. So he just takes the guy's water.
Pours it over.
Yeah,
him.
pours all over his fucking head and swings out into the sun and grabs Kira, swings back in. There's just some steam coming off him, and
Yeah.
everyone's like,
Badass, man.
dude, Vin Diesel is a badass. That's a fucking celebrity death that'll hit me hard.
At the
Lee,
time,
at all.
that movie was like. I thought that movie was great at the
I
time.
like that movie.
To look back, I'm like, oh, this is.
Move your ass.
Yeah, it's just so cringy.
I never
Yo.
thought that one was that good.
Yo, it wasn't Triple X, I'll tell you that.
Oh,
The
Triple
things
X.
I'm gonna do for my country. Don't be a dick,
Wasn't-
dick.
Anarchy
Wasn't it
99.
Sam Jackson in that?
Yeah.
Who was in it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, go home, X, and fucking, he just kicks the fucking chair. Ah!
The opening scene is him like launching a car off
Yeah.
a bridge.
That's what he yells, don't be a dick, because he's yelling to the camera.
Did you see the second one? Not with
No,
what's his nuts?
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Not with Ice Cube, but the one they made.
That
after
was
So I
Triple
guess
X
the third
State
one.
of the Union.
Yes.
I've not seen that
Yeah.
one.
That one sucked.
I have not seen the Return of
the Return of Xander Cage also sucked. That one was so fucking.
Did it
bad.
suck but was awesome?
No.
Uh,
It sucked and was sucky.
Okay.
That is my review of
I
it.
kind of figured.
It was so cheesy, and they tried to like redo almost everything. So how they
I don't
catch
like
him,
that.
and he was like,
I hate that.
In the first Xander Cage, like they set up that whole diner, and he's like, "A waitress wouldn't be wearing high heels. My mom was a waitress," and like they were showing like his attention to detail. You know what I mean? They tried to do
I
the
remember
same
that
bullshit.
scene. Your fucking Vin Diesel
absolutely.
impression is just beautiful. Remember
But
when
it
he
was
survived
so
a
bad.
fucking atomic bomb in the last Fast and Furious movie? Do you watch
That
those
was real
movies?
life.
What, he survived a punch from the rock?
No, I still won't watch Fast Five because I'm not gonna watch any movie where he beats The Rock in a fight.
It's because of his family.
Yeah. Oh, have friends. I have family. Fucking go dance to Alicia Keys some more, you fucking stupid idiot.
Dude, the Oscars. The Oscars just happened.
No, they haven't happened yet.
Oh, the Grammys.
The Oscars may have happened by the time this episode airs.
Oh. The Grammys.
Oh, wait, no,
just
this
happened.
episode's supposed to air next Thursday.
Yeah.
Nah, Oscars will be the weekend.
Nah, not fam.
The coming weekend. Yeah, I don't pay any attention to the Grammys, and I don't remember Billie Eilish's album, even though I've listened to it like 3 times.
I love it.
Same.
She's cool.
He's a bad guy. I think that song is so weird.
I love it.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah.
But it's
I love it.
great.
Yeah.
It's so strange, but I do love it.
She's doing the new James Bond theme.
I saw her live, and she's amazing.
She's
live.
doing the new James Bond theme?
Yeah.
When is that supposed to come out?
April, May.
Nice, JoJo. Just doing a quick Instagram. What up?
On Instagram, straight flexing. Pop Molly, I'm sweating. Woo!
We don't have to look at my phone.
Yeah.
It's going to post. You can look at it fucking later.
But yeah, I don't pay any attention to the Grammys.
No. Close friends only. But go ahead. It's on Instagram, close friends.
I don't give it. Heather will always be like, oh, well, so-and-so won a Grammy. I'll be like, okay, what's that have to do with the price of chicken?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about Grammys. And then the Oscars, I get mad
Except
about.
Ricky Gervais.
Oh, when he hosted the Golden Globes.
That was pretty good.
I guess he was pretty raunchy, right? Like pretty hard.
No, I don't.
Not really?
not a raunchy, but just kind of like a lot of like.
I think
like,
for
I like it.
like that. Like
I didn't watch any of it, but I
was totally a fan.
I forgot to tell you
I didn't watch a single bit of that. So
my morbid sense of humor story. Yeah. I gotta say that right after this. But it was. I don't even think it was that raunchy for us.
Yeah.
But it was raunchy for like the high class. Like
I don't even think
we're
it was though, because like
celebrities.
everybody, he does this every year he hosts.
Right.
So like, and then he makes
I like
the
this
same
Kevin
like.
Hart comparison though. He's like, I do this every year, and he's like,
Yeah.
but yet you guys get mad at Kevin Hart.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Hollywood's racist.
Exactly.
I think Kobe Bryant was the only black person nominated
You
for an
know,
Oscar like
But
2 years
that's what
ago.
I'm saying. That's what I, whether it's race or what. I mean, but it's just like, just that difference. Like, why aren't you guys getting pissed at me?
I don't-
I'm shitting on every one of you guys in here, saying this all sucks. But yeah, you get mad at him for some post about from Twitter like ages ago.
don't ever
Yeah.
fucking touch my computer again. And number 2, go ahead, Drew.
I don't think that was racist with Kevin Hart, though. I think we're just in such like a LGBTQ craze that it was more of like
Yeah.
I
that
agree
that
with more of
community is so because it's
Intense.
not even like I don't know. He's almost like
I
one of the
agree with
whitest
what you're
black
saying.
guys. So you know what I mean? Like
He's a safe pick.
He's
like,
a very safe pick, so I don't think people would go the race card. I think it was more everyone's just like, you know.
No, I get that.
Plus, he's
Gays
not
have
even
rights.
that offensive. It's not like they
The-
had like Dave Chappelle on there or something. Like, okay,
But see, Dave Chappelle's another one. Like, I don't give a shit about his new stand-up. Like, everything I've heard from him, he's making the same jokes he made in
Whoa,
2004.
Joe,
It's like,
you take a step back, dog. His new stand-up was awesome. Okay,
is this you talking or is this Rudy talking?
I will kiss fight you. No, I barely talk to Rudy. Rudy, I know you're listening, dog.
Rudy, I'm sorry. I'm joking. I'm joking.
I never
I'm
talk to you on the
joking.
phone anymore, but I love you, buddy.
I love you too, Rudy, even though
I
we've
haven't
never
watched
actually met.
all of it, but it's pretty good.
I said it right from the day we first talked about it. I thought it was mediocre.
The thing is, I almost don't even laugh. I just feel like he has good points, and I enjoy him talk. Like I can watch him and be like, "This is great."
If that's your
Same-
argument, I agree completely.
the same thing with the white guy from Django Unchained. What's his name?
Christoph Waltz?
I can watch that fucking guy talk all day long.
Yeah, I don't care.
And
what
like
he's in.
Inglorious Bastards, when he has like these long monologues.
Oh,
I'm just
don't
like,
get me started on the milk scene.
I don't even
dude.
think that movie's good, but I can just watch that motherfucker rant.
He is a cool
We're in the
voice.
Nazi killing business, and business is booming.
Yeah,
I love that line.
Same thing with Chappelle. I can just watch
Yeah.
that motherfucker talk all day long.
I get that. I agree with what you're saying. Like the Kevin Hart thing was because of that.
Yeah.
But Ricky Gervais's comment about how Hollywood is racist, I thought was very true. But
Oh, did he say that?
Yeah, but the other shit he said,
him.
I think, was basically just like, oh wow, he made a joke about how long the Irishman is, and like it was all just like it was low effort.
Well,
like,
I liked
can
how
you
he
believe
said-
he's saying
Well,
that?
I liked how he was saying, "Come up here, get your stupid fucking award. Don't use it as a platform to push your political view, or
Yeah.
just come up here, say thank you to blah 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 blah, and get the fuck off the stage." Like you're like, yes, thank you. Like, stay out of this shit, all of you. Like, you don't live our lives. Like,
Yeah.
You have no opinion on how our life happens.
And that's so true because we kind of deify celebrities in a way.
Yeah.
We're like they do not live our
Like they're
lives
like a know-all
in the
answer
fucking
all,
least. They don't go to probably shop for their own groceries. They don't do dick. They live in mansions and people do everything for them. But we're like, oh my god, Cameron D. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but like they're like she's so right and smart, and then we do have to do this.
I mean,
but she doesn't.
I don't think it's so black and white. I think it depends on the celebrity. Like
True.
if
I'll
fucking
agree.
fucking Paul Rudd came out and said some shit, I'd be like, Paul Rudd's a cool motherfucker.
I would
you know,
totally agree.
And like
totally agree.
we were talking about Evan Rachel Wood tweeting about Kobe and like the rape stuff before this.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Is that her name?
Yeah.
The Westworld girl.
yeah,
Okay,
as she's worked on like legislation and stuff to like protect rape victims and everything. So
for
like
her.
she's done a lot of shit. So like if Evan Rachel Wood came out and said something, I'm like, all right, I feel it. But then there are also celebrities who I'm like, why the fuck? It's like when Chappelle made fun of how on TRL they like called Ja Rule when 9/11 happened to get like Ja Rule's thoughts on 9/11. It's like, who the fuck cares what Ja Rule thinks? Right. That's how I feel like about a lot of like posturing. Like I remember when Meryl Streep did her whole big anti-Trump
like an agenda
fucking
of some
speech,
kind,
and
or they feel like they have to, or
yeah, I don't subscribe to the whole like liberal Hollywood needs to shut up thing. I do think like if somebody's got a worthwhile message, go for it. But at the same time, there's a fine line between having like a worthwhile message and a responsible message and then being like the Film Actors Guild and Team America and just being fucking ridiculous and being like Alec Baldwin just being a
I love
fucking
that
douchebag.
fucking movie.
Oh my God. So, you know, there's a very fine line between that.
That movie is so good.
You know, Kobe Bryant, R.I.P.
R.I.P. Kobe.
You know, I'll never forget in the 2008 Olympics when we were going to lose the gold medal game to Spain. And all the superstars were too afraid to take over in the final minutes. And then Kobe was just like, fuck this, dude. I'm not losing a gold medal game.
Nice.
And he fucking nutted up and won this one for the USA. So pour one out.
Praise
And
the Allah.
This is from my boy Robin Williams. Please step off that ledge, my friend, and I will understand. Catch time before the lies that you've been living in. And if you never want to see me again, I will understand.
My man.
I will understand.
That was beautiful, man.
All right.